name tag on, you can't work. So I'm like, at this point, I was ready to quit. You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, no problem. I can just go home. So she then repeats herself because I think she realized that this nigga is serious and she don't have a cook for the day. I'm like, yeah, no problem. Go on YouTube, you know, it's your boy Click Man, and you're tuned into Click React. Today we're gonna be looking at a video from the cut called "Worst Job You've Ever Had." Keep it 100. What would I say is my worst job ever? I think it was this job. I was working in a metal factory, and basically they would like melt like different types of metal, iron, whatever the case is. But I was basically standing beside the oven that did it all, and let me tell you, man, 12-hour shifts and that shit was not it. Now I'm saying, guys, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit subscribe, drop a like, and let me know what the worst job is that you've ever had. We're just gonna get right into it, man. I'll see you guys later.
I wasn't fired.
Oh, I wasn't fired from mine either. I wasn't fired. I just quit.
You did not come back for the school year.
That's getting fired. 100 people. Oh my god. And you know what's crazy? For some people, they're gonna say this is the worst job, and for some other people, they'll be like, "Oh, I liked it. I liked working there."
The worst job I ever. Oh god,
I've had a lot of not good jobs.
As we all have.
boats, selling windows, door to door, lifeguarding.
My first job graduating from college was a pyramid scheme.
Oh,
Oh,
I used to sell
shit.
timeshares. Why? Working at a bar called Crackheads. I was
That's a good name.
Parenthood. I got water thrown in my face. I got spit on. Oh, I worked a
Oh, hell.
basketball camp and I had to
fuck
clean
no.
up after teenage boys.
I was a lingerie barista when I was 19 years old on Highway 395. I did not like being objectified.
So what did you think
coffee
was gonna happen like that?
Oh, I worked at a casino, working at a dry cleaners. The fumes were so bad that
Oh,
they
shit.
had to shut it down a couple of years later, which is crazy because like I did have a headache every single time I worked there.
I worked at a horse barn.
Did you have to shovel shit?
I mean, yeah.
You have to clean up shit.
All the staff made me clean up the throw. They were like, "Ew, it's really gross. Smash, and you can go clean it up."
Oh
I was like, cool.
shit. No, I gotta. I might. It's not that I'm taking back, but there's another job that was up there with the metal factory job. I worked at KFC, and this lady, although I was the cook, she made me clean the bathroom, clean the parking lot, and get chicken ready all at the same time. And I'm like, I kid you not, I felt like I was on a slave ship. Like that's how she was moving. Like she was on a power trip.
Why did they make you clean it up?
Because they were all managers.
The management was very unorganized.
Management wasn't fantastic.
Yep.
I had a very crazy boss.
Boss was just, he was just awful.
My boss.
I can change a whole environment as your boss. My manager was wild.
Me clock out at like 10 p.m. But then I
And
had
still
to keep
work.
working without getting paid. She would come
Oh hell
in
no.
And she'd tell me I wasn't wearing enough makeup. I just like after one shift I was like, I'm fucking.
I remember one day I showed up to work and I'm the cook, right? Nobody sees me. Nobody. Everybody that I'm working with knows my name. I didn't have my name tag. It's not like I'm a cashier now, right? I get it, whatever, you know. You're supposed to have your uniform on, whatever. But I'm the cook. So I show up and I start working, you know, doing my thing. She comes up to me, she's like, "Oh, you don't have your name tag on. You can't work." So I'm like, at this point, I was ready to quit, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, no problem. I can just go home. So she then repeats herself because I think she realized that this nigga is serious and she don't have a cook for the day. I'm like, yeah, no problem. I heard you. I can go home. She's like, "Oh, you can't work." I'm like, I heard you. I'll leave. She's like, "Oh, don't let it happen again." I'm like, yeah, shut up. Like,
And I just like emailed her daughter. I was like, your mom sucks, and I quit.
Maybe working for my dad.
hmm.
Oh yeah.
You know, he'd be yelling at them. He's like, "Why aren't you there yet?" And I was like, like it's never a side of my dad that I've seen.
The owner watched us on cameras all day to like make sure that we were like working.
The
Is
owner
that allowed?
very disparaging comments about my kind, my family.
My manager.
He used to
Asian,
comment
you
on my
said.
hair
Yeah, that's what she meant.
What would you say?
that I would need to tame it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just had like an office job where my boss was really mean to me.
Did you get fired or did you quit?
I had to get legal help to get out of that.
What type of job was that?
Oh wow.
Yeah, it worked out just fine.
Ah, she sued their
I'd
ass.
say my first two jobs because they were both in retail.
Retail jobs.
Retail is a hard job, man.
Working graveyard. I'm absolutely no
I've done that
graveyards for
too.
me.
They wanted me to work 10 p.m. to 4 a.m.
Get off at 4 a.m.
I've had
and I go
those.
to class at 8 a.m.
Yeah, I didn't sleep at all.
They just threw you in the deep end and just like
We're like, figure it out, but we're gonna yell at you if you don't get it right.
100%.
I worked for like a video game store. I just got screamed at a lot.
Really?
I worked at GameStop for 6 years.
GameStop.
Getting hit on by 13-year-old boys.
And I was in customer service in
Yeah.
Walmart, and it was awful.
People can be really mean.
Some people can be really rude.
100%.
Was an asshole.
It was a lot of very entitled
But so can I.
that I was working with.
I think I've just had been like past that point in my life of like standing all day.
I just realized
That shit is
it was
hard.
Not something I wanted to do.
That shit is hard.
It just was not. Out of high school was not it.
Never had another labor.
The good thing is though, I think the hardest jobs, or the jobs that you might not like, it's better to experience it out of high school when you're younger and your body can take a beating like that. Because I would not do most of that shit again.
Job after that. What's the worst job you've ever had?
I was a front desk at a beauty school, and it was horrible. I was sitting in a cubicle all summer. I could show up at 8 and leave at 5 and not talk to another person all day, and it was really depressing.
I actually like that shit.
Like housing.
It didn't have end times for the shifts, so I just stayed there until they said I could leave.
How was that?
No, I'm not working there.
I was a minor, so I didn't really know about the laws. I don't know.
I'm out.
Yeah.
Did you get
I'm out.
I quit.
I quit.
Oh yeah, I quit.
Well, she tried to fire me, and then by the end I quit. I was like, I'm out of here.
Did you quit respectfully or kind of?
Oh, I quit joyfully. I just told him, deuces.
A fun replacement.
Just don't expect me back.
I had just had enough.
I think I just stopped showing up. That's not great. I wouldn't do it again. I never did it again.
I've always been pretty good about putting 2-week notices in.
Nah, it
Wanting
depends,
to
man.
leave before-
It depends on my job life there. If I respect them, if they showed me respect, I'm not doing no 2 weeks for
the
everybody.
2 weeks, but I stayed professional and I finished through. Did you quit or were you fired?
Technically, I got fired.
I wanted to quit and they fired me.
I got fired because I went on a mission trip with my church.
Damn.
That person's going to hell.
Yeah, 100%. This girl said, "Oh yeah."
That's when I worked fast food at Bojangles.
Oh
Domino's,
shit.
In-N-Out, drive-through.
Red Lobster.
Restaurant.
Like the first restaurant job that I worked was like a reality check.
And they had all the
This
front
is
of
real
house,
life.
like white people, and they all had back of house all people of color.
I
What?
was a waitress. I just really didn't like the people that I had to serve.
People would be really particular about their food items and would like yell at workers.
I worked at Jimmy John's for one day.
This is all
My first
American
shift,
places.
They like scheduled me from like 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I had to deliver it to some guy in an alley, and I quit the next day.
Sounds like you're running drugs, ma'am.
I'm not doing that.
I was in prep cutting onions for like 8 hours. My boss would give me a lot of shit because I would, sob because onions. I worked at
What a
Chuck E.
dummy.
Chuck E. Cheese.
I worked at Chuck E. Cheese.
We've got a lot of Chuck E. Cheese answers here today.
Chuck E. Cheesers.
Got a clean piss out of a fucking slide.
Oh no.
Put on the rat costume.
Oh,
Yes,
you
I
wore the
did.
costume?
Mouse
No.
costume. He's really smelly.
Oh, I bet.
He grabs leftover pizza slices and builds a pizza.
I have witnessed that. That is not a conspiracy.
That is
I've
disgusting.
seen pizza be dropped on the floor, picked up, and put right back on.
She about to get sued.
Shit.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
Probably babysitting 7 kids at once.
100%.
Babysitting rich kids. Daycare provider.
It really
Kids are
was,
wild.
But oh my god, being an elementary school teacher was terrible.
The kids were just. We don't like to use the B word,
Uh-huh.
bad, but they were terrible.
What's the worst job you've ever had?
I actually have never had a bad job. And I love the job I have now. I've actually liked all my jobs.
Lucky you guys.
Many bad jobs.
I've actually only had one job.
This is like the
Yeah,
last
like
part
it.
of the
It's really
video.
fun, yeah.
I don't really have a job that I hated the most.
All of my jobs have taught me a lot, so I would say none of them
Same.
are worse.
They've taught me a lot. Like I'd never go there again.
What's your dream job?
I want to be a professional actor.
I want to be working with people. I guess probably like the job I'm having now. It's like I'm nannying right now for different families.
I think there is dream jobs, but people don't understand that even when you get to your dream job, like, yes, it's still gonna be work.
Of
'Cause
course.
if you make it become your whole life, then it can start to feel like a chore.
I
Yeah.
think I will get
But
my
that goes to the thing of, find a job you like or try your best to find a job you like so that you don't feel like it's work, you know what I mean?
My dream job.
Which is what?
Possibly owning my own business down the road.
Big wig at the company that I'm with.
I'm running shit. I'm a manager or CEO or some top of the organization. I don't know. I want to be boss.
I hear that. Guys, let me know which one of your jobs is the worst and which one's been the best, man. Just let me know in the comments. I'll see you guys later.